Alright, what we've got here is a circuit from Guitar PCB called the Paramix, and it's a parallel mixer, so it lets you combine all your effects in really crazy, interesting ways instead of just having them lined up all together and just mixing in with each other. This actually keeps parallel so that you can have some really crazy combinations. And I've added a bunch of modifications that they recommend over there you can try out, and it's got it's got two loops now, one effects loop that you can turn on and off. That's connected this guy here with a switching jack, and special I made two cables, stereo ends with two mono jacks on each side, and then this is another effects loop that you can blend in more subtle ways. And so we'll try it right now. What we've got so far, I'll turn it on. This is clean. And then you'll see a green light go on and the delay will come on. So that's that guy right there. And then what we'll do, I'll put some fuzz on. So now that would turn, this turns the fuzz and the delay on, anything in that loop. Now what we'll do is we'll mix in some tremolo, and you'll hear, it's really choppy, you'll hear that they don't go on top of each other, they just kind of play well together. I'm not sure how well you can hear that there, but they're not, the tremolo isn't chopping the delay and the fuzz. They're staying discrete, which is pretty awesome. You can hear it a little better if I do it the opposite way. So if I put fuzz and tremolo in the background of the delay, so what you hear right now is just the delay. Now you'll hear a fuzz and tremolo in the background. But you notice it's not chopping the delay. So if I turn the delay off, you'd hear the clean signal over top of the tremolo and fuzz, which is pretty awesome. And now if you hit this middle guy, it'll solo those two. Or mix them in again. It's really crazy when you start adding ridiculous sounds that wouldn't normally fit. Like if I turn all of these guys on here, they're just nuts. It's like crazy angry robot birds. So now if I mix them in though, you can hear them in the background screaming away, but they're a little more subtle and make for some really crazy landscapes in the back of your tone. And then you put some fuzz on the front. Let's get them all going. So you can hear everything mixing together. I can bring it up or down. And this controls my clean tone, up or down. And I can boost it. And then there's a phase switch to make sure everything plays nice. So I'm still finding ways to use this guy, but it's so crazy. There's endless possibilities, really. You can just mix things together, get some really interesting effect sounds that you wouldn't normally be able to get. So it's awesome. And if you can find one, or have someone build you one, I say do it.